Hello, I'm Tor Thorson.
And I'm Tim Surrett. Welcome to The Last Word, a roundup of news stories from the game world.
Today we'll talk about the PlayStation 3, its online service, and why Adam Sandler was snubbed by the Academy. But first, Tim has some news about that handheld I don't care much for.
The DS is getting all grown up. Why does it seem like I always do the DS stories? You really do hate the DS, don't you? Anyway, Nintendo's handheld is starting to look a lot more like the PSP. At a press event in Tokyo, Nintendo Prez Satoru Iwata announced 2 more features being added to the DS. This June, a web browser will be released for the portable in Japan, allowing users to surf the old internet with the DS's Wi-Fi. The cartridge-based browser is being made by Opera Software and will hit the market for about $30. Browsing will take place on both screens, and navigation and text input will be possible with the stylus. Did you hear that?
What?
It sounded like a ton of angry PSP owners screaming in unison. Anyway, the DS will also be able to receive digital TV signals. The cartridge will feature a tuner and an extendable antenna and pick up signals that are being designed for super fancy mobile phones. There's no word on whether either of these will make it stateside, but it looks like the web browser has a better shot than the TV tuner. So, Mr. DS hater, are you gonna buy a DS now?
No. I'm saving up for a PlayStation 3, which might be making an appearance at this year's GDC. Sony has announced that the president of its worldwide studios, Phil Harrison, will be a keynote speaker at the 2006 Game Developers Conference next month in San Jose. The British executive will join other luminaries behind the GDC podium, such as Nintendo's Satoru Iwata and Maxis's Will Wright. Unsurprisingly, the subject of Harrison's speech will be Sony's next-generation console, which he helped unveil at last year's E3 press conference with the Rubber Duck tech demo. His keynote will be titled PlayStation 3, Beyond the Box, and will outline Sony's business plans for the PS3, as well as how its technology will help steer the industry to the next generation. More on that later.
Oh God, Will Smith is so hilarious. That Hitch movie is great. Hold that a second. Like I said before, the DS may be getting TV soon, but the PSP can already play movies. However, maybe not for too much longer. Variety is reporting that film studios have begun cutting back on making movies for the PSP's format, the UMD disc. Did you hear that?
What?
It sounded like a ton of angry PSP owners screaming in unison. Apparently, the home entertainment divisions of Paramount, Warner, and even Sony are some of the studios slowing UMD production because of slowing sales of the format.
Ooh, I love this part in Stealth, you know, when the super intelligent fighter plane like shoots all the troops on the ground and oh man. Oh.
UMD movies won't be completely canned. Companies will steer production towards comedies, as the genre is the only one doing decently. So why are UMDs not doing so well? Well, for one, you can only watch them on a PSP. However, Sony is reportedly working on a TV adapter for the handheld. And 2, tech-savvy kids can rip movies from DVDs and throw them on a memory stick for PSP playback.
Oh man, this Longest Yard remake's so much better than the original.
It really is, man. Give me that.
More PS3 love for me. Last up is the rumor that Sony will soon reveal plans for an Xbox Live-like online service called, wait for it, the PlayStation Hub. According to an article on the British site Next Generation, the Hub will be a subscriber service that has chat, downloadable demos, independent games, and online play. And it will support online play for both the PSP and PS3, and it could launch as early as